Peace, family. God supreme for all y'all that doesn't know. Today is wisdom born. Meaning through my wisdom, y'all can see how I'm born. Whether I'm born, dead, or alive. Now, a lot of things that we've been discussing about our nation history over the 3 months, we know that it's important for y'all to know. So what we is doing for those who haven't been here in the last few months, we is doing a historical event sometime next year. Sometime next year for the gods and earth that was here from day one to the time God, our Father, Lord, returned back to the earth. We is doing this on account because our history have been tampered with for the last several years. And we is not a child that any longer. So what we is doing, we is going to have this event where all of us is going to give our input on how we seen things back then when what we experienced in our young age going through our trials and tribulations with our Father Almighty God the Lord. And what we is going to aware y'all of is that the gods and earth that have returned back then, they would not be forgotten. They will be spoken about also as well as they have been spoken about in their own reaction. We is doing this for future generations so that y'all will know exactly how our history been. We is not allowing to tamper with this long because we know that this history is important to y'all. And y'all can tell y'all children as they grow up exactly what we is about instead of he said this or he said that. We got to give it to y'all right and exact apart. So by us having this experience and was there, we're going to give it to y'all in its totality, right and exact. And then from then on, if y'all decide to write biography on this, it will be up to the future generations, movies or whatever else y'all decide to do. But y'all will have to write and exact because we is going beyond the Quran. The Quran and the Bible expired. We is writing history, we is not renewing history. We is giving y'all our experience from the time to the day of all. So we have pulled it all back together and make it all back to show forth that the first is the last and the last is the first. That I am you and you is me. Allah was never old. Allah renewed all things. So all this, the young and the old, that's how. We are all one. I was young. I was not 20 years old when I first got here. I was a man before my time. And I experienced a lot of things that the young brother at my age didn't imagine what we would experience. So, ain't no such thing as young, what you young brothers did, or you young older brothers did. There is no separation within this nation. The land is one. Allah brought us together for one common goal. That's why he taught us, so that we could teach each other and show each other what we know by dealing in equality. You got to pass that knowledge down. Ain't nobody responsible, only you. If you don't do the prescribed law, it's on you. Because we know the prescribed law. Those were Muslim lessons, but he gave them to us as a base, so that we could see and understand the knowledge and wisdom of this cycle that we exist within, which is the earth. So by us understanding the knowledge and wisdom of the cycle, we got to show forth our understanding that we exceed beyond that by showing forth that Allah is God in the earth and the heavens above, and is just and true, and there is no righteousness with them. And he did not teach us to fight each other, because number one, he told us, if you don't get along with your brother or sister, leave them alone. But if something happens to one of them, you better be there. So all this other stuff about he's an old brother and he's a young brother, all of us are old and young, if you want to look at it like that, because Islam has no birthday. So you can look at it how you want. You got to take the way it is, and you got to make sure you put it the way it is. Not this way or that way, or he said this or he said that. You got to speak what you know or don't speak it at all. And I'll tell you one thing. Allah told me one day, he said, son, he said, if somebody asks you, you God, touch that grandma there. He said, if you can't touch it, you go get you a brother that can do it. And then you tell him, you see, because we is one. And he said, you let him know this. You You got a big brother named Allah, too. And that's to show forth that we are one. Because he told us that we are him and he are. There is no difference. All this separation that's been going on, y'all got to stop this and start coming together and show that love the way how it was taught. To love each other, to respect each other. If you don't get along with each other, still have your love for your brother. Because you might not like your brother, but you love him. Because he's part of your black family. He is of the original nation. It's not your duty to get him anyway. It's your duty to go get those that is lost. That's why Allah came into the ghetto, meaning to get those. And that was us. We were the future generation at one time. Now y'all is. And that's to show forth that the first is the last, and the last is the first. And we didn't look at the Father as the old man. We looked at the Father as he was us. And he looked at us the same way. Because he said the truth is attractive to the truth. So in order for you to have this truth, you got to be him, one of the same. You got to start applying yourself accordingly. So what you might not know, go to the brother that do know, like he told me. And he could show forth this equality. And with the sisters, y'all got to start loving these sisters and showing them what true love is all about. And showing them how to understand your way of life. Instead of saying, this is my earth because she a black woman. Y'all got to put in that earth up. She part of your civilization. She is the one that you back to bring about your civilization. Back up. So you got to show them through by cleaning that filth off of her and bringing her up to her degree, which is her fullest equality, by reflecting that knowledge of yours properly. And all this running around, gospeling like old ladies, there is no old ladies in it, and no grumpy old man. So all this other stuff y'all doing, y'all gonna have to what? Wake up and stop this. Because this is a nation that is for real. And all this time that we've been doing and building with this nation, and reconstructed after our fathers left us by we're not tolerating this. So y'all can say what y'all want to say, do what y'all want to do. If y'all ain't gonna go with this, go your own way. There is no force. We go accordingly. We is the people that deal with law and order, not rules and regulations. Yahoo came with rules and regulations. We came with law and order. These are just laws of the universe that all things are governed by. And we have to. That's why all minds is one. And we have the mind of Almighty God of love because he left us in with it and he taught us to teach everybody. He left no one was uncountable for it. That's why at the end, no one can say, oh, I was never told that. Yes, you were. Because know what? We here. And we're going to continue to teach until every black man, woman, child on this planet Earth here. And once they here, then they cannot say that they didn't have a chance. And if they did have a chance, and decide we want to go their own way, because we ain't going to get everybody. We're going to get the ones that were born. So everybody can say, yeah, I want it, but they got to show what they want. That's why when I get brothers, all sisters, very few that might come in contact with, and get degrees and start applying these teachings to them and enlightening them, I let them write it down because they got to earn it. The same way we earn it. We had to write them down in bits and pieces. That's how we got our degrees in the beginning. Bits and pieces. There was no 120. It was student enrollment, 140, 136, 114. After facts and planning came in 66 when the father said to give to her, told the first woman side Bismillah, and you heard to give it to him, and he gave certain other ones that came to see him in Mount Washington. Other than that, we had knowledge of these degrees, the actual facts and the soul life, but we wasn't dealing with them. We was dealing straight with the milk and the meat. And with that, I'm going to let the God let his wisdom be born to read off the name. Hallelujah.